All right then. Hello. Good evening. Welcome to another topic and native lesson. Just get set up here. Get everything in order. Yes. Okay. Good. So today, tonight, this evening, whatever you want to call it, we're talking about, sorry, phobias. What is a phobia and how to overcome it? So here's a quote. A phobia is an intense form of anxiety with a deep sense of fear to which the body reacts. Now, yeah, I guess people can say a phobia is quite an intense thing. It's a good word, intense, and people say, "Oh, I have a phobia. Maybe I'm acrophobic. I'm scared of heights, for example." But an actual phobia, I think, is a lot more intense than just, "Ooh, this is a bit high. I'd rather get down." But yeah, let's introduce ourselves one at a time. I don't know if I mentioned, my name's Paul. I'm from the UK. Um, and we'll start. We'll say hello to Hoyan. Hello.
Okay, hello, Paul. Good evening, and nice to see you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
You
So,
are
yeah,
well.
Adam?
Uh, Nice to see you, and uh, I offer for examples for fear and fear of host short air, honeycomb, dark place, small spacey, and fears facing the ground, and fear of water, and so on.
Okay, yeah, it's quite a selection of fears there. Excellent, Hoyan. So good to meet you. We'll say hello to, how do you say this? Dwai? Is that right? Hello?
Good evening, teacher and everyone. My name is Joy. I am 19 years old and I come from Wing City. Nice to meet you all.
Okay, nice to meet you too. So, can you list some of the most common phobias people suffer from?
I think I have with the fear of enclosed place.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah. Do you know the name of that?
uh, and the fear of insects or some small creatures. Uh,
Yeah.
and the fear of sounds or the fear of death. Yes.
Hmm. Good. Yeah. The fear of enclosed spaces is claustrophobia. Fear of enclosed spaces. Insects, I'm not 100% sure. I know spiders is arachnophobia. But yeah, good. Uh, we'll say hello to Chuang. Hello.
Good evening, teacher. My name is Jung, and I am 28 years old, and I work at an engineer automatically. Nice to meet you all.
Okay, nice to meet you too, Chuang. So, what phobias could you name? What are the most common phobias, do you think?
And I think some common phobias that people often suffer from is fear of height, and fear of ghosts, and fear of darkness.
Very good, yeah. Let's write this down. Acrophobia, I think that's how you spell it, yeah, is your fear of heights. Yeah, acrophobia. Very good. Uh, Tun, hello.
Yes, teacher. Good evening, teacher, and everyone in the class. My name is Tuân. I'm 21 years old. I am a student, and I come from Haiphong City. Now I'm living and studying in Hanoi City. Nice to meet you.
Okay, very nice to meet you too. So, Tuan, what do you think? Some phobias that people often suffer from?
Yes, teacher. I think some of the most common phobias that people often suffer from are fear of heights, fear of sounds, maybe fear of some animals, and fear of some fear of I'm sorry, fear of water. Yes, I think so.
Yeah, it's a strange one, fear of water, but it's common, it's true, yeah. Excellent. All right, thanks, Tuan. We'll say hello to Ming. Hello.
Yeah, hi Paul and everyone. My name's Ming. I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City. Regarding about the common phobia that people often suffer from, I'm thinking about fear of height, fear of ducks,
Ducks.
ducks, fear of ghosts. Because my children they are fear of ghost, fear
Yeah.
of duck. They
Ducks like this. Oh,
ducks.
no.
No,
Oh, the
ducks.
duck. The duck.
Yeah, duck.
Okay, okay. Sorry, my bad. I was thinking ducks is a strange one. Yeah.
No, because maybe I pronounce is not the correct. Duck.
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
duck. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good.
And a fear of animal such as mouse. To be honest, I'm very scared mouse.
Hmm.
Fear of mouse, and yeah, fear of some small insect like a worm. My mother so scared worm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, fear. Yeah, really, the children almost they fear of ghosts.
Yeah, yeah, there's a lot. I've done a few classes today on what you, well, it was the other class, so
Yeah.
not intermediate, it was the basic, but what was your fear when you were a child? And so many people said ghosts. Yeah, ghosts spooked them
Yes.
out. But yeah, I know what you mean about small, like if I see a rat or a mouse or something, you just go, get it away.
I scared very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not nice. It's something about the tail and
Yeah, yeah, it looks terrible with the long hair and it's terrible. And
yeah,
I think someone also facing with the fear of sudden sound, right? Sudden sound,
like loud noises, you mean?
loud, noisy, but it's sudden.
Yeah. So maybe like
Dream.
thunder and stuff like.
Thunder or drill. When
Yeah.
I hear the drill, it's terrible. So fear.
Yeah, that can be a phobia, I guess. Totally. People jump out the skin, you would say. But excellent stuff, Ming. Quite a thorough report. Some good answers. Well said. We'll say hello to Tian. Hello.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tian. I'm 25 years old. I'm living and working in Vũng Tàu City. I'm a mechanical engineer.
Okay, it's very nice to meet you, Tian. So, what can you tell us about phobias people often suffer from?
Yeah, I can see some people have phobia with the skis. And when you play with the important business or important interview, so you fear of fail.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. It's kind of a fear of failure, I guess, isn't it? Yeah. You're right. How do you what do you think's the best way to overcome a phobia, Tian?
Yeah, I think that the best way to overcome it is we should keep calm on. We should keep calm in on condition. Try to,
Yeah,
try to show it slowly. Take it easy.
that's it. Take it easy. Take deep breaths and then face your phobia, I think. So face your fears is the way to overcome. And then when you realize, say you have a fear of heights, maybe you climb a very tall tower, and then you go, hey, it's not so bad up here, you know? You faced your fear. Very good. So what we're going to do is, oh, we have some phobias. I haven't prepared. I can guess some of these, but a couple I won't know. Okay, I'll tell you what. You can choose a phobia, match it to the definition, and tell us what you think about that fear. So just talk a little bit about the fear. So let's start with Hoyan. Would you like to choose a phobia and match it to a
Okay. I think logophobia match with irrational fear of words.
logophobia, an irrational fear of words. So what do you think about this phobia? It's a strange one, right?
I think okay. Wait a minute.
No problem. No, I'm just.
I
You don't
think it's so also and because this is there is thing of course exist all around us, and I think we should overcome it by train and face our fears and so on. That's all.
Yeah, no, very well said. That's it. I mean, some fears you think, really? And you can't understand, but it's different for different people. People's minds work in different ways, even though the fears are irrational. Let's face it, words, they're not that scary. But, you know, different people. So, Zioy, what do you think? Would you like to choose a word, match it to, choose a phobia, match it to a definition, please? Sorry, my back is so itchy.
I think microphobia is the irrational fear of small things.
Yeah, that makes sense. Microphobia, the irrational fear of small things. So, what do you reckon to this one? Is this... yeah, what do you think about the phobia? What do you know about it, if anything?
I think that it's kind of phobia is that maybe some people they are afraid of small things like insects or spiders or reptiles. Yes, and other kind of very small things like the virus. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. These, well, yeah, you've listed some things which can be pretty scary, actually. Chung, what about you? Would you like to choose a phobia, make a sentence? I'm sorry, not make a sentence. Just choose a phobia, match it, and then tell us a bit about it.
And I choose acrophobia. Acrophobia to match it with irrational fear of the water.
Aquaphobia, yeah. Aquaphobia, an irrational fear of water, you would say. Yeah. What do you think?
Okay, and I think when you are irrational fear of the water and you don't want to take a shower and you fear of to take a shower and I think when I saw some people who are alcoholic and they fear of water and they don't want to take a shower.
Yeah, it's a strange one, right? Because I always when I heard aquaphobia, I always thought it was maybe a fear of the sea or big open spaces of water, but no, just to not want to take a shower is quite yeah, it's an unusual one. But Tun, would you like to choose one? Make a sentence. Sorry,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, teacher. I choose acoustic phobia, and I think it means irrational fear of sounds.
Yeah, that's right. Acoustic phobia must be an irrational fear of sounds. That must be quite a difficult one because sounds are everywhere, right? So what do you think about this?
Yes, I think the people who suffer from acoustic phobia very scared because of some sounds. They feel irritable and they don't concentrate about anything because of these sounds.
I'm not too familiar with it, but do you think it's certain sounds or all sounds? Say like a very nice piece of music. Would that affect them? Do you know?
Yes, maybe yes. I understand what you said, but when I was a child, I suffered from acoustic phobia. I'm very scared because of some sounds, such as when my foot rub with my sandals. Yes, I'm very scared because of this sound. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. When you're a kid, things can kind of damage you for life. If something happens, it sticks with you for a long time. But it's good to know, hopefully, that you can grow out of these things. So phobias aren't always permanent. But Ming, what do you think? Would you like to choose one of the remaining two? Make a sentence?
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep saying make a sentence because I'm used to saying make a sentence here, but just talk about what you know about it.
Definition, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So I choose aerophobia.
Yeah.
Phobia. Be honest that when I pre-read these slides, even I was graduate in the medical university, but most of them is not so familiar with me. So I guessed the definition. So
You
I
just
think I guessed.
Yeah, well, you know what? I did too. I haven't done this lesson yet.
Yeah.
And I
So
mean,
I
I
guess
think
yeah, aero is mean that is linked to the aeroplanes or flying or air. So it's
yeah.
irrational fear of aeroplanes or flying or air. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, in my opinion, for when they already use the word phobia, phobia is mean that irrational. It's not rational. They don't know why they scared. Even it have not any like clear dangerous, but they still fear. Yeah, I heard from my son said that he loves the football. So he told me that have some very famous soccer, but they really suffer the aerophobia. So even when they have the match, they always travel by train, never by air. Even if they travel by air, it's more convenient, shorten time. But they refuse. They only travel by train or by car. So this is some example of someone suffers the aerophobia.
I know one. You talked about a footballer. There was a footballer who played for.
Yeah, from your countries, right?
for-
From your countries.
I know there's a footballer, a Dutch footballer who played for Arsenal called Dennis Bergkamp, and he was afraid of flying. So I mean, it's difficult because Arsenal were in the Champions League a lot. They played in Europe, and so he couldn't get to so many games. He would have to take a boat across if it was the World Cup somewhere other than in Europe. So yeah, Arsenal, Dennis Bergkamp, and I think it's
Dennis Bergkamp, from Dutch, right? From Dutch.
he's a Dutch player. I think my brother had it for a while, where he knew he would just get very sick, very ill. But this was before he would get on the plane, so you can see it's irrational because it was in his head. So before flying, he was ill, he was throwing up, and then when he was on the plane, and now I think it took just maybe after a year of not flying, and he just sort of got his confidence up, and now he's fine. So it is something you can get rid of.
Sorry, you mean that he already overcome with his phobia, his aerophobia? Now he can fly or not?
He's happy flying now. I mean, he did it in short journeys, maybe 1 hour plane ride. But it was the long. We went to America a couple of times, and that's 9 hours on a plane. Or if I flew out to Asia, that's like 24 hours on a plane. So it's a long time. So that freaks him out. But he's okay now. He overcame it. It's just a case of breathing, taking deep breaths, and understanding. But yeah,
for my requirement, my job requirement, I have to fly a lot. So frankly, I often fly once per month, but I still not so familiar. I'm not feeling comfortable for the flying, but I'm not aerophobia, not so scared, but I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, that's it. I think in a way it could be due to, we said it's irrational, it could be due to maybe something that's happened in your past. Maybe you know someone. I'm talking about phobias in general, for example, something that scared you in your past, or maybe you saw a film which kind of triggered something.
Recently we heard a lot of accident for plane like MH370, etc. So that's why so scared, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I could talk to you all day, Ming, honestly, but we've got a lesson to do, so we'll leave it there for now. But Tien, so we have one left for you. What do you match this one to?
Yeah, acrophobia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it means irrational fear of height.
Yeah, that's right. What do you know about this?
Yeah, we can see some people. Some people cannot stand from too high. Too high. Yeah. How to say?
Do you think it's a fear of heights, or is it a fear of falling? It is a fear of heights, but for me, if I'm really high up, maybe at the top of a building, it's the fear of falling. People confuse acrophobia with vertigo, which is, people say, oh, you have vertigo, but that's not the same thing. Vertigo is different. It's kind of when a person feels like they're moving when they're not. So the ground can look like it's getting further away. They get nauseous, vomiting. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the time it's confused. But yeah, that's it. Acrophobia, fear of heights. So well done, everyone. Pretty much aced that section. Now we'll do the make a sentence thing. So, do you want to take a word, define it, and then create a sentence? And we'll start with Huyen, please. Would you like to go for number one?
Goosebumps. I think it means in on the skin have a more no noise.
Yeah, it's kind of like pimply on your skin, right? When you either feel scared or you feel cold, I guess.
Cold.
You get goosebumps when you're cold, yeah. Yeah, do you have a sentence with goosebumps?
Okay. When I feel cold, I have goosebumps.
Good. When I feel cold, I have goosebumps. And Zioi, would you like to try number two?
Yes, terrified means very afraid.
Yeah, it does. Very afraid, scared, terrified. Yeah, do you have a sentence?
Yes, she was very terrified when a thief come toward her.
Okay, he was very terrified when what? Sorry, what was the rest?
When a thief come toward him.
Oh, okay. He was very terrified when a thief came towards him. Yeah, very good. I'll write that down. So he was very. We got the first part. He was very terrified when a thief came towards him. That's what you said, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good, very good. Chung, how about number three for you?
Okay, number three, treatment. Treatment means to make somebody look or feel good by therapy or medication.
Yeah, very good. Do you have a sentence?
Okay, my sentence is I have a good treatment for my pen.
Good. One more time. Could you just repeat, please?
Okay, I have a good treatment for my pen.
Okay, yeah, well done. Right, and Tuan, would you like to try number four, please?
Yes, teacher. I think reassure means to comfort somebody, or to help somebody to overcome something. Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
You make someone feel better. You tell them that everything's okay. You reassure them. Yeah, very good. Do you have a sentence?
Yes, teacher. My sentence is trying to reassure ourselves can help us to overcome phobias.
Very good. Trying to reassure ourselves can help us to overcome phobias. And Ming, what about number five, please?
Yeah. Obstacle. Obstacle. For me, obstacle means some barriers, some trouble. Yeah, some barriers, some trouble you have to overcome.
That's it, yeah. That's the key word with obstacle, I think. It's something you have to overcome. You can have an obstacle course where... Why is my face frozen there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. We have an obstacle course where it's literal obstacles, or when you're talking about, just sort of things in your life that you need to get through, that you need to overcome. Very good. Do you have a sentence, Ming?
Yeah. In your life, you always you always have obstacles which you have overcome.
Yeah, which you have to, in your life, you always have obstacles which you have to overcome. Yeah, good. Absolutely right. And Tien, what about number 6? What do you think for this one?
Encounter mean you meet something or someone suddenly.
Yeah, you think of brief encounters or, yeah. What's the film? The space film. What was it called? The one where the aliens came down. Encounter. Third Kind, was it? Hang on. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Yeah. I don't know. Have you seen that movie? Anyway, do you have a sentence, Tien?
Yesterday I encountered a snake on the street.
Okay, yesterday I encountered a snake. A snake?
Yeah.
On the street, yeah. We saw quite a few the other day. We went for a drive up to Babe Lake, and so many snakes just crossing the road and stuff. It was quite, yeah, it's quite odd. I think I hit one of them by accident. Oops. Yeah, so where are your words? We have 2 idioms. Number 1 is to jump out of your skin. That's when you're shocked. You're extremely surprised by something. So, yeah, maybe a loud bang or something. I jumped out of my skin. Or to have nerves of steel needs to be very brave. So you got your example, which is you need to have nerves of steel to be a fighter pilot. The loud noise made me jump out of my skin. So, yeah, jump out of your skin or nerves of steel. Hoyan, would you like to choose one of the idioms? Make a sentence out of it, please.
Hey, I should jump out of your skin. The rest running through me make me jump out of my skin.
Good. One more time. Just repeat, please. Good. I misheard. Yeah. Could you repeat? Because I didn't hear the start properly. Just through.
The rest run through me, make me jump out of my skin. Make me jump out.
Made me jump out of my skin. But yeah, very good, because it already happened. Very good. And Zoi, would you like to choose?
Yes, I choose have nerves of steel. Yes, the sentence is Superman always have nerves of steel when they rescue people.
Okay, yes. That's one I was thinking as well for some reason. I was going to write Superman. So yeah, Superman always has nerves of steel when he rescues people. Yeah, very good. And Jung, how about you?
I choose jump out of my skin. I jump out of my skin when he swallows the snake.
Okay, yeah. Just one more time. I jumped out of my skin when
he swallowed the snake.
Swallowed the snake. Okay, wow. Yeah. Okay, brilliant. Tuan, would you like to try?
Yes, teacher. Hearing this sound causes me hearing this sound made me jump down up my skin.
Yeah, hearing the sound made me jump out of my skin. Oh, yeah, good. Ming, would you like to choose?
Yeah, When I open the door, I jump out of my skill because I see my close friend who I never met recent 20 years.
Okay, wow, yeah. That's one way of jumping out of your skin. Very good. Diane, do you have a sentence, please?
If you miss a gift in your house, I am sure you would jump out of your skin.
Very good. All right. That's a full house. I think everybody got the hang of that pretty easily. Well done. Look at this. We have a structure. Subject, to be frightened of, and the noun or the verb with ing on the end. So, I am frightened of cockroaches is your example here. Or you can use cope. So the subject cope with and the noun by the verb ing. So what we're saying here is I cope with my fear of darkness by trying to turn off all the lights in my room for 5 minutes every day. So as we said, it's a case of facing your fear. But yeah, again, you can choose. I've just drawn over it like a total nut job. So you can choose. That's Topic are texting me, telling me I have to work in the morning. So you can choose one of the two and make a sentence. So Huyen, would you like to start us off again?
Okay. I'm frightened of a threat from poison pen letter. I cope with my fear of water. By trying keep calm myself and swim.
Okay, good. Double whammy. You did them both. Very good. Zoi, would you like to try?
He copes with his laziness by trying to work hard every day.
Good. He copes with his laziness by trying to work hard every day. Chung, would you like to try?
Okay, I'm really frightened of the dentist.
Yeah, very good. I'm really frightened of the dentist. Tun, how about you?
Yes, teacher. She was frightened of mouses, and she coped with this phobia by killing them.
Good. You would say if it's plural, so if it's one mouse, it wouldn't be mouses, it would be mice. You see?
Yes.
So yeah, she's frightened of mice. So she coped with her phobia by killing them. Very good. Mim, would you like to try?
Yeah. I cope with dangerous by driving under the very heavy rain.
Okay, very good. Ian, yes, please.
When I was child, I am very frightened of doctor.
Okay, so when I was a child, I was very frightened of the doctor. Yeah. Just remember, if you're talking in the past, you have to keep it in the past. So when I was a child, I was very frightened of the doctors. Or the doctor, yeah. Good, good, good. All right. Damn, we've almost run out of time. So here, we'll have to do these conversations quite quickly, I'm afraid. While severe phobias should be treated with professional therapies and/or medication, you can overcome most mild to moderate phobias and reduce the anxiety associated with them. So in pairs, discuss ways to deal with phobias with your partner in around 180 seconds. So look at the suggestions here. We can talk about them. If I cut you off and say, sorry, we'll stop there, it's not because the conversation's going wrong, it's just because of time, that's all. So at some point I will say, sorry, we have to stop just because of time. So try and keep it to 2 minutes each. We'll start with Hoyen and Zioy, please, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, Joy. I'm Hien, and we told about we are told about discuss way to deal with the phobias phobias, and for my about my phobias, I fear I have a fear of dark dark that place. And what do you think about it?
Mm, I think the fear of that is very common, and most of people have the fear of dark, and most of them are children and maybe adults too, and I think to deal with your phobias of the dark, you should uh, write down a list of the things that it's scare you, like dark place or dark objects, and um, and to and to deal with it, you have to try to maybe you have to go for a walk in the evening, to be familiar with the dark, so um, you will get away of the fear of that. Yes, and and or you can do some other ways, like sitting in a dark room for several minutes. Yes, and that's the ways to deal with your phobias. And for me, I have the phobias of I have phobias of the dark too, and I have phobias of some insects and phobias of insects. So can you tell me? Can you tell me some ways to deal with my phobia?
Okay, upon it mean insect.
Yes, insects.
Uh,
Yes, insects like fly or mosquitoes, or maybe bees. Yes.
um, I uh, I read insect in a box insect. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Um,
okay. We'll stop there for now, guys, just because of time. We need to give everyone a chance, but sorry to cut it off so shortly, but yeah, we're running out of time. So thanks, Hoyen. Thanks, Yoy. Chuang and Tuan, please.
Yes, teacher. Hello, Chung. Have you ever suffered from phobias, and what are the phobias that you suffer from?
Okay, and I always suffer from I fear of ghosts, and darkness. And can you tell me the ways to deal with these phobias?
Yes, I think these phobias is not severe, and
Yeah,
you should try to overcome it. I think there are a lot of treatments to
yeah,
overcome this phobia, and maybe you should try to live alone in your room and turn off the lights in your
Oh,
rooms. Yes.
you know, it's very difficult for me to live alone in my room. You know.
Yes, I think you should try because if you don't try it, if you don't try, you should go to the hospital and you should ask the doctor and and the doctors will give you some medicines and it will cost you a lot of money. Yes, you should try to assure yourself, and I think it's very easy to overcome it. Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me some easy way for me to deal with the fear of the ghost? And I have no money, you know.
Yes. I think as I said, you should try to leave you alone in your house, in your rooms, and turn off the lights.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
Okay.
good. All right. Sorry, guys. We'll stop you there for now, and we'll ask Ming and DM, please. Okay.
Hi, Tien.
Yeah, hello, man.
Yeah, me speaking. Yeah, so now we are discuss about the phobia topic. Say at the beginning that I have a phobia with mouse. How about you? Have any phobia?
Yes, as now I really don't know any phobia. Sometimes I fear of failure with my job.
I see.
Yes.
It's not irrational. It's a very rational scare happen for all of us that
Yeah.
we are working. We are always fear of jobless, right? So about my phobias with the mouse, you know, when I was a child, I so scared mouse. But until now, when I grow up and now I already have a family with the children, I still so scared mouse. My
Yeah.
children always, how to say, joke me, and even sometimes they ask me, "Oh, this mouse to see my face terrible."
Can you tell me why you scare mouse?
I don't know why. It's really a phobia because I know that they are a small animals. They cannot make me hurt, but I so scared. I it's really sick.
Yeah.
I really sick.
Yeah, for that one, I think you should keep calm and you should improve your mind. Oh, this the small mouse cannot make me hurt, and so I don't need to scare you. And
Yeah,
I
I
think
tried. Yeah.
I think you
Please
should.
go ahead.
I think you can improve it by train your mind with small mouse.
Yeah, you know that even I encourage my daughter encouraged me to see some hamster in the pet shop. Yeah, I saw it. I'm not so scared, but I'm not so. I don't love them. I love dog very much. I want to go to pet shop to see dog, to hook dogs. But I see the hamster very cautious. But mice and mouse is in my big threat. Me. Yeah, terrible. You are so strong, right? You don't have any phobia except jobless.
Yeah. And I have the fear of my failure in my job because I can realize why I scared. Because I work in the high technical company. So if I fail, I make some tool failure.
Yeah.
And get it will lose a lot of money.
I see. It
And
means that you have a very high responsibility, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and I work with my job. So sometimes I send tone out to customer, but I always feel worried about that. What is it good or it can be any failure with my tone, so something like that.
Yeah.
But until now I don't know exactly way to overcome it. So can you give me some advice?
Regarding about I think that it's the working environment and it's really your professional responsibility. So in my opinion, you should how to say learn on job and to self-develop. That keep going, keep learning, keep training, attend professional course to make sure that you are very good expert, so you don't make a mistake, don't worry. And think about the past, that have you ever facing with any failure, any mistake, and how you have overcome it. So it's learned from each experience, and you also can learn from your colleagues. When they have some failure, you can learn from this. So in order you can avoid the similar mistake or similar failure. This is something that I also learned from my working environment. That learn from the colleagues, get advice from colleagues, have a team building to make sure that we have not any mistake, failure when we do the customer service. So I hope that it can help you.
Yeah, and so currently I try some way which has some way you already talk to me.
Yeah. So keep going. You will be successful.
Excellent. All right. Thank you both. Brilliant. Yeah, stick at it. If you work hard, you'll have job security. It's absolutely fine. Tian, yeah, and Ming, I know what you mean about mice. I think it's the tails. Hamsters are kind of cute, but mice with the weird tails, yeah, it can freak people out. But anyway, very good. As I said, the assessments have had problems saving in that I'll write the assessments and they won't totally save. So in terms of pronunciation, I think everyone's pronunciation is very good. The S's were pronounced at the end of plural words. It's just a case of constantly practicing to build this natural rhythm, this natural flow. But I thought a lot of you had this, down already. I could always understand what you were saying. It was very a nice rhythm to your speaking voice. And vocabulary is just a case of continuing to build on your vocabulary by reading, challenging yourself to maybe different, more advanced literature, and just immersing yourself in the language. If you're ever unsure of a word, please feel free to ask, or the pronunciation of a word, or anything like that. And I've just wrote a little summary for your grammar. So in all, very well done. If anyone does have any questions concerning the assessments or anything else they're slightly unsure of, maybe, I don't think there is though. I think everyone's pretty much got it nailed today. Everyone did a damn good job. So well done. What we gained, we looked at vocabulary related to phobias. Remember the two idioms: jump out of your skin and have nerves of steel like Superman. Then the subject to be frightened, or the subject to cope with something. And we talked about phobias and how to deal with them. So very thorough, I think, today. I always worry